Good day, Lewis. So this is kind of getting back to previously touched upon topics like reading, sharing, memory. Food doesn't really factor, so sorry. I really like the web service Instapaper because, like everybody, I like wasting time on the internet, but I never really feel like I have that much time to waste. So when someone shares a link to an article, and that article is longer than, say, like a paragraph, I kind of feel like I don't really have time to devote to it. So I save it to Instapaper, and then I can kind of forget about it. And then, later on, when I have that time, theoretically, I open up Instapaper, or I get my Instapaper weekly digest on my Kindle, and then I can read it. And it puts it in this nice little format. It even tells me approximately how long it's going to take me to read the article, so it's great. Something that does get lost, though, is context, because usually like a week or more has passed since I saved that article to Instapaper. And because I have, once again, a really bad memory, I don't always, and very often I just don't remember where I found this article or who shared this article or, what service I was on. Was I on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit? Those things are very different, and the kinds of people sharing the kinds of articles on those sites are very different. And the thing is, like, people don't just share articles that, align with their opinions. Sometimes people will share articles that they think are bad, and they'll be, venting on social media about how bad this article is and how terrible this article portrays whatever. And you lose that when you save it off to Instapaper to read later. Like, in the one hand, like, do I really need this context? I mean, do I want to be told what to think? I mean, well, yeah, obviously. I mean, that just makes everything easier. It does kind of color how I approach the article, and sometimes it's just me being a contrarian. If someone has a negative opinion of an article, then my favorite thing to do is to approach reading the article as if I want to defend the article. And so anyway, I lose that when I save it to Instapaper. I guess so, yeah. I guess really it just makes my life as a contrarian very, very difficult. But on the other hand, I'm sure there is probably some kind of virtue to just reading an article that you wouldn't have normally read otherwise. So I guess this is just something I've got to deal with until I find a competing service that does provide context somehow, or make a competing service. If any angel investors want to get in touch with me, I'm sure we can work something out. I'll get right to work on that. Lewis, I will see you tomorrow.